Now, two of the most brazen shoplifters ever caught on camera. Armed with prams, these partners in crime helped themselves to a very tidy booty of children's clothes worth thousands of dollars. But now their scam is about to be exposed and police are asking you to help identify them.
Very calculated, obviously been thought out.
Meet the pram bandits.
We have a zero tolerance to this.
These light-fingered mums are running hot, grabbing kids and men's clothing by the armful, hoping parenthood will be the perfect disguise.
And they're seen to leave the store without paying through the lifts.
Police are hoping a current affair viewers can help identify the women.
It's a very brazen act.
Inspector Dean Johnson says the pair knew what they were doing.
You get the impression they might have done this before. I mean, they're quite well organised the way they go about it and quite relaxed the way they do it.
They do look very relaxed. I would say that they've probably had some planning going into this.
It's midday at Myer. Watch here as the pair walk in. The empty supermarket trolley in a department store is a dead giveaway. The first sign they're after a big haul. The two women go aisle to aisle, picking and choosing a stack of clothing, loading up their trolley with everything they want. Then, in a surprise move, the women leave the trolley. Police suspect it will be collected by an accomplice later. It's a clever strategy that frees up the pair to focus on what they really want: children's clothing.
What do you make of that? I mean, they've got a newborn with them there, so it's a good cover for them, isn't it? You wouldn't suspect two women. It
is. It's just like two women who know each other very well, who are shopping, obviously for kids' clothing. And yeah, it's very brazen. It's done in the middle of the day, so there's plenty of shoppers around. Might have plenty of staff around.
Next stop, children's wear, and the two women get to work grabbing bundles and bundles of outfits, loading up the pram. Now for their crucial test, getting out of the store without getting caught. And you won't believe their simple tactic. One of the women goes ahead to call for the lift, clearing a path for a trouble-free getaway, while the other waits in the store. The lift arrives, she waits a moment longer. Once the coast is clear, she gives the signal. Let's go. Just look at the pram, openly stocked full with hundreds of dollars worth of kids' clothing. The lookout holds the empty lift, urging her accomplice to hurry up. They head to the top floor and straight out to the car park for a clean getaway.
What do you think of that footage when you see those two women calmly walking around the store, just helping themselves?
Over the years, nothing ceases to amaze me or the team. You see groups, you see individuals, and they do the most amazing things to just try and steal from retailers and ourselves.
It's disappointing.
Oh, it's very disappointing.
Myer's general manager in New South Wales and the ACT, Louise Pearson, says thieves are on notice. Their security cameras are always recording.
There's over 6,000 high-definition CCTV cameras that can now capture any footage in any store. There's over 70 to 100 cameras in every store, and they can capture offenders at a point in time that the police can then use.
But this pair are far from finished. Not 3 hours later, the women show up again across town. After their success at Liverpool in southwestern Sydney, they head to Myer's Parramatta store. And again, they're up to no good. This time they've changed their strategy and both have prams. One clearly still has a baby, but the second pram is most likely empty and kept covered the whole time. They make their way around the store, grabbing a selection of clothing. Now watch carefully. The women are about to pull a Swiftie with all those clothes hanging off the side of the pram. They move away from the camera into a quieter part of the store. And once they're happy no one's watching, the mum in the colour dress gets to work. Moving the prams together, she lifts the cover off the empty pram and hides their loot inside. The other woman keeps a lookout, browsing around. She even picks out a few more items to steal. With the stolen goods being hidden so quickly, the CCTV security team start to take notice. They use robotic cameras to follow the pair, zooming in for a much closer look. From now on, their every move is closely watched until they leave the store. The women have another tactic up their sleeve, splitting up, trying to throw off any suspicion. Moments later, they're back together and make a beeline for the door. The whole time, that black pram stays covered up with the clothes tucked away inside. As they walk out, the women believe they've gotten away with it, none the wiser that the security team are onto them, immediately calling police to track them down.
We have a zero tolerance to this, and in the last 12 months we've actually had 3,000 offenders actually caught in Myer stores, and they have all been apprehended by police.
There are eyes around the store, you will get caught.
Yes, they got away that time, but their game is over now, and someone out there knows who they are. Police would love to hear from you. Call Crime Stoppers on 1800 333 000. That's 1800 333 000.